My friend? OMG, I had a dream where I married my crush last night. My dreams? We must save the child before the next blood moon. Me driving? Oops, that was illegal, but it's fine. Me going to another city because I couldn't switch lanes. When I try to hide my social anxiety in public, look at how calm she is as well. Her calmness. If only there had been something to prevent this. Brakes. Me after I hit the end meeting button and returned back to my true form. I wish I had this cow's peace of mind. I already have its body. When you pick up your scooter and it swings around and hits you in your ankle. 8-year-old me when I had to finish my vegetables. For Africa. Did anyone else as a kid sleep in the car on the way home and know exactly where you are by feeling the car turn? You know, I'm something of a GPS myself. How many U-Hauls could a U-Haul haul if a U-Haul could haul U-Hauls? Me walking into my mom's room at 4 AM to tell her I threw up. How I feel after releasing 2 alligators in bro's living room and saying, "Welcome to Jurassic Park." The 4 horsemen of destroying friendships. You're so lucky to have sisters. The ever sister experience. Me reviewing my photos after a full day of birding. There are 4 keepers.
I did it! Mwah!
When you've only slept for 2 hours and you think coffee will help? How's life? Me? Haha, wee. My brain when everything is fine. This assignment has no problems. Create problem? Find problems. When you make a joke in front of your psychologist, and instead of laughing, she starts writing it down. Me looking for the right song so I can start cleaning. My brain recording my good memories. My brain recording my cringe memories. When someone calls your name right after you just sat down. My friend waiting to hear the rest of the joke. Me laughing at my own joke without finishing it. Me acting like nothing happened after the ball hit me at 200 miles per hour in the face. Kids be like, Mom, I have to show you something. Them, I'll do it if you do it. The situation me and Twin end up after saying that, how I feel after I said good morning to my teacher, as if I didn't wish upon their death 30 seconds ago. Me pulling up my phone that fell off the bed with the earphone cord. POV, how the teacher expects us to walk while the school is burning, when the remote is not working. Me, when I see a security camera. Who else does this? 5:59. I got 1 more minute. What the Subway employee sees while he's making my sandwich. My posture for 5 seconds after I realized I was slouching. I saw you straighten up, don't lie. The vegetables in my freezer. Watching me grab the ice cream. Never trust a fart. When you open the spaghetti sauce jar on the first try. Absolutely no one. Right nostril at 1 AM. Me listening to my friend's playlist. Me washing dishes. A spoon when you're part of the group but not the conversation. If you're short, you'll understand. Me at my funeral making sure everyone's crying. Me when my mom's vacuuming and I have to lift my feet. Describe your summer in 2 pictures. When I'm looking for the perfect gift to respond with and I see the other person starting to write. Wait! A little change in the weather. Me. When you're about to go to sleep but your body does that fake fall thing. Me waiting till the last minute to do everything but then shocked that I don't have enough time. Doing anything near literally anyone. Doing the same thing alone. It's true they honk right away. Life's not getting any greener, pal. When someone informed me that if you say rise up lights, you'll sound like an Australian saying razor blades. My life will never be the same. When your mom says to come outside and help with the groceries because she's about to pull up, where's she at? In case nobody told you yet today, you're a great driver. That curb shouldn't have been there. Realizing when you rub 2 fingers together, which finger are you feeling? POV, the friend who's never active in the group chat laughs at your joke. 30 seconds after your buddy hops on his sled and says, watch this. It's almost time to play that game called Am I on the Road? Once the temperature gets younger than me, don't ask me to go nowhere. Winter fans be like, yes, 6 PM. When you realize it only gets colder from here. Me sliding the straw in and out of a McDonald's cup. The best part of the song? Me, the GPS voice. Me, sits in that one weird position for 30 minutes. My nervous system? In terms of leg, you have no leg. When your mother calls you downstairs by your full name? Dramatic music. A sudden wave of inspired creativity and motivation. Writer/artist on their way to bed at 2 AM. Commercial. This medicine may cause death. People in the ad. Me just going with the flow? The flow. When you have the perfect joke, but the topic changes before you can tell it. The human body has 7 trillion nerves, and some people manage to get on every single one of them. When you're tracking the food you ordered. When you're trying to be a ray of sunshine, but people keep testing you. Me every time I have to leave my room. I must alter myself into a life form which can exist on this planet. The customer is always right. Not during my shift. When you use furthermore in your essay. The voices in my head. Progress takes time. We don't have time. When I'm 25, I'm gonna buy my own house, buy my own car, and live my own life. Me at 25, standing at the fridge, eating shredded cheese at 2 AM. How I look asking people to close my door when they leave my room. Me when I accidentally call someone. There are the horrible consequences of drinking apple juice and driving.